I would just like to follow up on the issue of the trash that was shipped from Canada to the Philippines. You mentioned that you are committed to finding a solution, but what specific steps is Canada taking to address the matter? And how soon can we see action, especially since you had also told us in a press conference here in 2015 that a Canadian solution was already being developed? Thank you.
Thank you very much for the question. This is something that has its root in private businesses signing contracts and having specific disputes, but Canada is, of course, very open to working with the government of the Philippines to resolve this question. One of the early barriers that I was talking about when I was here 2 years ago that represented a challenge is that Canadian legal regulations prevented us from being able to receive the waste back in Canada. Even though it originally came from Canada, we had legal barriers and restrictions that prevented us from being able to take it back. Those regulations and those impediments have now been addressed, so it is now theoretically possible to get it back, but there's still a number of questions around who will pay for it, where the financial responsibility is, where the consequences are, as this was at its origin a commercial transaction that did not involve governments. But I expressed to President Duterte and have the assurance of my officials both here in the Philippines and back in Canada that we will continue to work on this and hopefully resolve this situation.